Our phonics pattern that we're going to be working on this week will be prefixes. Last week we did suffixes and we learned that those are letters or syllables that you're adding to the end of the word, and every time you added that syllable onto the end it changed the meaning of the word. Well, prefixes are the same, except instead of going at the end of the word, they go before the word. So these are the prefixes we're going to be working on this week: miss, mid, micro, and non. All of these letters go before the word in a prefix. And when you add it onto the word, it's going to change the meaning. So here's an example. Miss means to not do it or to do it wrong. So if you were to place a book on the table, that you're putting it down on the table. But if you misplace it, well, now you're putting it in the wrong place. Okay? So it changed that meaning to say that you're not doing it correctly when you put miss in front. Okay? Non means not. So fiction means a story that is fake. It's made up. So if you say non-fiction, then that means it is not fiction. It is not made up. It is not a fake story. So putting non in front changed the meaning. Next we have mid. Mid means the middle of. So if we have the word like here, day, that's your daytime from when the sun is out, like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., let's say. But when we put mid in front of the word, that changed the meaning, and now I'm only talking about the middle of the day, not the entire day, just the middle part of the day, which is usually around noon. And now micro. Micro means small. So if I have the word film, which means that piece of material that you're putting a picture on or a video on. But if I say microfilm, now that's a small film. It's a miniature version of the real big one. So micro means small. So these are our prefixes that we're working on today and the rest of this week. So here, let's do a couple sentences just for practice. We have mid-air. So if we remember, mid means the middle. So I'm not talking about all the air, just the air that's in the middle. Midnight, I'm talking about the time in the middle of the night, not the entire night. Midday is the time in the middle of the day. Misprint, remember miss means to not do it right or to do it incorrectly. So if I have a print, which means words on a piece of paper, if there's a misprint, that means those words are not there or they're incorrect. Okay, misplace means to do it wrong or incorrectly, so we're putting it in the wrong place. Mismatch means that they do not match. It's the opposite. It's incorrect. And non-violent, non means not. So that means we are not violent. Let's put in these words into our sentences. Noon is blank. Well, I know that's the middle of the day, so I'm going to say midday. You will have to find your homework if you blank it. Well, if I'm looking for it, that means it's lost, so that would make sense for misplace. The planes flew in blank. I know planes fly in the air and they're in the middle of the air, so we're going to say mid-air. The sky is dark at blank. Well, I know the sky is dark at nighttime, so probably in the middle of the night, I'm going to use midnight. Something printed wrong is a misprint. doing something in a peaceful way. Peaceful is the opposite of violent, so it is in a non-violent way. It means it's not violent. And I can see these two socks do not match. This is a mismatch. Okay, you will continue to practice these words this week.